horror movies. Mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a blood bank. Have we got your attention?
But in the theaters coming out soon, we got the Ghostbusters coming out, I think, this year.
It comes out in November.
Does it? Okay.
I am so goddamn excited.
Are you?
I know a lot of Ghostbuster purists will be like, no, it doesn't need to exist. And even my chef, like, he was like, I don't think it's going to be good. How is Egon talking to him if he's not a ghost? And he, like, tried to poke all these plot holes. I was like, hey, fuck you, it's Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Like, just let it happen. Like, I don't really care that Finn Wolfhard's in it. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I enjoy him.
He's good in It.
Yeah,
he was a kid,
he's
but
good in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd, the American sweetheart, is in it.
Oh, I forgot Paul Rudd was in it. I was like, yeah, you're talking it up. And oh, yeah, Paul Rudd's in it. Fuck, I forgot.
He's America's sweetheart. So, like, I think it's going to be good. I think that this is, and I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just basing it on, because I watched the trailer today.
Rolling the dice, might be good.
But
it looks better.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
I think that it will play well. I don't think it's going to disrupt or fuck.
Yeah.
It.
Okay.
It's not the girls' Ghostbusters.
No.
That was a fucking failure. No disrespect to any of the actors or actresses or whatever, but it didn't work as a movie.
That felt more like a cash grab.
Right. They tried it. Okay, you tried it. It didn't work. Reinvent it. Yeah. And they reinvented the shit.
Now, so here's a theory that I have.
Okay.
Do you think that they are Halloweening this? Do you think in this universe, we have only Ghostbusters 1 and then this? Like, they're going to completely scratch Ghostbusters 2 because in that trailer, Janine obviously looks like and is acting like the grandmother or the mom of the woman in there and stuff. But you have to get rid of Ghostbusters 2 completely.
No. I think that the way they're going to play her in the movie is she's going to be the one that introduces them to the house. She's going to be like, by the way, I was, Egon's, he left or put me in charge of finding you and giving you his estate. This is the house. Let me give you a little backstory on him. I don't think her role's going to be quite as big as you may think. I think she'll be there a little bit for nostalgia and throwback, and then she's going to be gone. Or she might come back and help because she does know the business. But I think that you will find out that Bruce Willis was dead the whole time.
I'm gonna just. I think she's gonna play the grandmother. Her and Egon.
Okay.
They after the first one, we saw them kiss. There was a love relationship, and after the first events of the Ghostbusters, like the paranormal activity thing kind of slowed down. Maybe Egon created something to slow the ghosts down, or the EPA just shut them down because of the events,
Right.
And so he and Janine moved away, but Janine realized I'm a New Yorker, and maybe they divorced, and that is why they're going back to that house. And Janine's just like, I'm just here to help you move, but I'm gonna go back. And that's when, the grandkids, once all this crazy stuff starts happening, that's when they call grandma to get a hold, because they learned the Ghostbusters. They look at an old picture of them in their Ghostbusters gear. They see Grandma there. They give Grandma a call, and Grandma calls the remaining Ghostbusters to come and help them. If Bill Murray will do it, because I can already hear Bill Murray being like, "Yeah, I'll be on a Skype call maybe."
Okay, so 2 things. I'm okay with that plot line.
Okay.
I would be just as happy with that as what I said. Number 2, there's a hole in that theory because in the trailer, if you listen closely, because there's like an action sequence of them in the station wagon while it's being said, but they say, well, Egon moved here for a reason.
Yeah.
So maybe the events of number 2 did happen in this universe, and he figured out that this specific area, whether it's that house specifically, the town, whatever, there's a reason that he moved there.
Yeah, because
that might be the portal to the next that allows the ghosts in, or the whatever.
Yeah.
Because even later in the thing, Paul Rudd with his sweet, beautiful voice says, it's like The Walking Dead out there. And you see in the trailer that it's all hell breaking loose.
Yeah.
So maybe while Egon was there, he was keeping all that at bay.
Yeah.
And now that he's gone, like, he feels like he did his job. He's got it permanently taken care of. But the kid comes, starts fucking around, and
yeah, you can definitely
put it all back.
Yeah, you can definitely see in the trailer they're down in some kind of mind, and they see a Evo Shandor Gozer type building, and you can see like the hand comes up, and I'm just gonna call that and be like, okay, that's Gozer, because we see the dogs, the gatekeepers and stuff. We see them running around, which that looked cool at the Walmart,
Yeah.
But if part 2 did exist, if they're not Halloweening this and they are saying this is a direct sequel, this is Ghostbusters 3, then they're breaking Egon's first rule. Because I remember a very young Bobby Brown asking Egon for a proton pack for his kid brother in the second one, and Egon looking dead in the face being like, a proton pack isn't a toy. And then he walks in. So those kids are breaking Egon's rules. They're just playing with his stuff.
Now, okay. 2 more things now.
No.
3 things. Paul Rudd's a beautiful human being. That's number 1. Number 2, now, if Egon says proton packs are not a toy, okay, when does it stop being a toy and become necessary? Right? If I go, you can't hand that kid a gun because it's not a toy, but that kid's life is being threatened and it needs a gun, it's no longer a toy, it's a weapon to defend itself. That might be the exception to the rule. They need the proton packs to take care of what's happening around them. They're not playing with them. They're using them as they're intended based on, their knowledge of the situation.
Yeah.
So that could pretty easily dispel that scenario.
True.
And there was a third one, but Slimer looks like fucking shit.
Yeah, they never.
I'm pretty pissed.
Slimer right. They've never been able to recreate that Slimer from the first movie.
Dude, I don't know how hard it would be. That's being like, hey,
unless it's not Slimer.
MP3s are pretty dope. But how do you think you record a tape? Like, you can't backwards engineer a goddamn tape.
Yeah.
Like, just stick it in there and you should be able to use that same technology that you used with Slimer, and if the first time, and if not, at least be able to CGI it as closely.
Yeah.
He wasn't even the same fucking
Yeah,
color.
well, he's
His
old
face
and
was
stuff. He's
different.
been in that.
Yeah, because Ghost Age.
He's been in a
But
proton, or he's not been a proton pack. He's been in that trap probably for years. But
now, I have a question for you.
all right.
What are the chances that Egon comes out of
God, I hope.
one of the what are they called? The little boxes.
The traps.
Yeah, yeah.
If there is a
Like he puts
CG,
himself in there as a ghost. He puts himself in there to like come out at the end in like some sort of holographic manner and be like, "You did it, Finn Wolfhard. You caught Pennywise."
now you caught Egon's. If they disrespect Harold Ramis like that,
Yeah.
where they are going to CGI a lookalike Harold Ramis and then go get a voice actor to, say, I like spores, molds, and fungus or whatever. I feel that's disrespectful to Harold Ramis.
I agree, but I don't put it past them.
Yeah, and I know, and that's what really scares me. Is like, yeah, we'll have Egon, and he'll be a ghost, and he'll help out, and it'll be like Egon with as a ghost, looking like something from Casper, fucking Casper the Ghost, like in 1996 and shit, and fucking like using a proton pack.
Great movie,
and like. It would just be, yeah, and then you have Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, ghost form, and Ernie Hudson, like sitting there just like blasting away at with the proton packs, and it's like, I love being a Ghostbuster or something, It's just like, God damn this movie. I would literally like, I fuck that. No, it would get so much hate if.
Oh yeah.
It would
I agree.
Bomb faster than anything.
But I don't know if you remember a little franchise that should have stopped a long time ago called Fast and the Furious. But they CGI'd the shit out of Paul Walker after he died. And they put on a whole goddamn concert with Tupac. So long after he was dead. Yeah. So I don't put it past them to try some shit.
Yeah, but
we both hope that is not the case.
Wouldn't that be a crock of shit? Like you pay the admission ticket for fucking what was that, Coachella? Yeah, and then they just play a Tupac CD and have like this like computer like program up there like pretending to be Tupac, and then it's just like, fucking really? We couldn't get like Neil Young to play this hour and stuff.